LA, LA, the big city of dreams. Birthplace of gangster rap, where sex and drugs met rock and roll. Famous for its weather, women, and beaches. Its hard city streets and celebrities. Cop cars and roaming in constant danger. South Central can't get any stranger. Better learn about the dress code, B's and C's. It's mean in these streets. Wearing blue can leave you bleeding red. Gang violence has mothers in black, 'cause their son's now dead. Youngins popping perks, sipping lean, smoking weed. Innocent children flirting with the angel of death. I live in Los Angeles, the city of angels. I live in Los Angeles, the city of angels, but it's a city overrun by inner demons. Homeless capital of the world, not everybody's eating. The government is full of gluttony, the criminal justice system swallowing whole communities. Women and children left standing on the corners of Figueroa Street. People trying their hardest but still can't make it out the projects. People got no choice, so they turn to dope drugs for the profit. People trying to change their ways, but they can't stop it. Public education failing, the youth going under. LA isn't always the prettiest, but I love Los Angeles. It's the place where I want to be. I love Los Angeles. It's the place where I want to be. The wild, wild west in all of its glory. With nowhere and everywhere to go. The Sunset Strip, 3rd Street Promenade, to the Westfield Mall. The cross streets of Melrose and Santa Monica Boulevard. Leading you down the bright night lights of stop signs and red lights, the bus stops and fed lights. The streets, the fame, living to the extreme. Living in this city means living the American dream. That's what's to love about LA. The music, the people, the sunset beaches. Cali loves beaches. Here in the city of limelights. Here in the city of limelights, where the famous are followed by paparazzi. Glitz and glamour, to some it's paradise. Concerts, theaters, clubs, bars, and the star-studded walk of fame. Everything you can imagine. Top-down stereo blasting, cruising the streets of LA. Streets of Hollywood paved with cigarette ends. Cars stuck in traffic as if they were in tar. Up-and-coming artists playing the guitar. The stretch of sunset-colored beaches. The palm trees that failed to tumble in vigorous winds. That within a half hour of LA's downtown, you can traverse to snow, deserts, mountains, and beaches. I'm in the thick and thin of it. Mid-city woven into LA's fabric. Middle of Los Angeles, as you can imagine. Arlington Heights is the first multicultural community. These were the seeds of LA's diversity. But it ain't all love, though. Where I'm from is really cutthroat. Neighbor lost both her boys at the hands of gang violence. One of them was killed and the other got indicted. People packed up into small apartments. People doing wild things because they're all out of options. But it's real nice across the freeway. Crazy how one block and poor and the next to it is getting paid. Los Angeles is all interconnected. Main streets layered. Smaller streets connected and intertwined. The streets all within one another making a cross-street vine. The Denny's on Jefferson, Sony Studios, Rush Street, Jackson's Market, La Bayona Creek. Living in this neighborhood, the top city Culver, the city I grew up in. With stars resting in the hotel, the houses on Jasmine. Where neighborhoods combine. Where suburbs meet the jungle. Where it's hell on earth. Where the poor are followed by police and dreams get shattered in an instant. Grew up around them monsters, they'll shoot you in your face. Ain't used to showing no love. That's 'cause I grew up in that hate. Bodies dropping in my city all summer long. I've seen some things I could never forget. The devil took my homie's soul. Feel like he after me next. Yet I love Los Angeles. I was born here, and so was my brother. This is where we were raised by our mother. I took my first steps on the streets of LA. The parks all around the city is where I used to play. I learned not to wear red or blue for my safety, because this is a purple and gold city. Learn the language of the street and language of education. I learned to keep grinding, not to stop, no vacation. Growing up here made me into the man I am today. I will always be grateful and happy to represent LA. I will probably take my last breath here in Los Angeles. Here in Los Angeles, both the rich and poor live on the beach, in the cool blue smoke under sunshine of the desert sun. This city was built upon bright lights, made up of all cultures, all different, each unique. There's always a new experience waiting around the corner, from the tip-top of Sherman Oaks to the Compton and Paramount border. Art, music, and diversity fills the city. Everyone comes from a different walk of life. Yet we all breathe in the same crisp, smooth, smog-filled air. Even through all of its faults, I love Los Angeles.